had a whole speech written, but I'm going to speak off the cuff actually because I think this is how raw it's feeling today. I think what I'm grounded in and why it's so important that we are here supporting this initiative is that our community members have been talking about the medical hurt that they have been experiencing for all of the reasons that Julia just laid out to us. We have an affordability crisis. That means that their ability to be able to eat, put food on the table, have a roof over their head is something that is in question for many people in our state. But what I hear often about from my constituents are those that are wrestling with the decisions that literally will mean life or death. A mom that is debating how is she going to pull funds together for the insulin that her kiddo needs just in case he has an asthma attack. The person that is telling me that right now the cost of their insulin keeps going up and how will they live if they can't get it, but at the same time they don't know how they're going to make their rent. And those are the kinds of questions that are being discussed every single day by our community members all across the state of Illinois. And this one hits close to home because I was saying to folks earlier today, my uncle in El Salvador just passed away last week. And when they do, the postmortem on him, they'll say natural causes, but what it really was lack of access to his insulin. That's really the cause of his death. And so when we really think about the obligation that we have to act in this moment is to understand that a prescription drug affordability board centers what our community members need. That as a state, we can have mechanisms that protect our community, that our community members deserve to understand that their state government is doing everything in its power to yield that influence, to ensure that pharma and other influences that directly profit and take that profit into their own pocket instead of innovation or lowering the cost of prescriptions for everyday consumers would have to be held accountable via the speed up, right? So that's really what it's about. To community members all across the state of Illinois that are saying, does my assembly see me? The fact that I am sick, the fact that I want to be healthy, the fact that I want to live, we see you. And that's why we're fighting for a prescription drug affordability board, so that we can have these open conversations, so that we exert our state's power to be able to set rates, and so that we can continue to save lives in the state of Illinois.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to keep up to date with news from the caucus. For more information on what the senator is working on, please follow them on social media using the links in the description down below.